Hey, you guys, Coach Liz here. I'm excited to talk to you about one of my favorite healthy habits. It's all about hydration, drinking your water. In Element 7, Dr. A talks all about how we create a leptogenic society. And that starts right in our own home. That is creating an environment that supports health. And in your home is where you have the most control because everywhere else, it's an obesogenic world. Where there's fast food everywhere, quick and easy, like unhealthy options. So if you can start in your own home with your own micro habits, that's where the power lies. So let's talk about that hydration. I love hydration because we all know that drinking water is healthy. It's one of the easiest ways to start on that path of health. If you're struggling in your health journey, focusing on one thing like hydration is so simple. And I'm going to give you some tips on how to drink more water and why that is so helpful in your health journey, not just for losing weight, but for your whole life. All right. So why is water necessary? Did you know that more than half of your body is made up of water? You need water. Your organs run off of water. If you're not drinking water, your body is recycling old, dirty water. That is pretty gross, right? To think of like Diet Coke running through your organs because you're not drinking water. So get your water in. It also helps with your skin. It helps flush out toxins. It helps with hunger and cravings and energy. So many benefits of drinking water. So I'm going to give you some of my top tips on how I get my water. So before we get into that, how much water do you need? So idealistically, we want to get at least 64 ounces of water every day. But we also say that half of your body weight in ounces up to 100 ounces is key. And you know what? I don't weigh 200 pounds, but I still try to get 100 ounces of water because I just feel so much better and it just helps me in so many ways. So that's just a habit that I've created, but shoot for at least 64 ounces. So let me tell you how I get my water. All right. First thing in the morning, I have a glass jar like this, a mason jar. It's 32 ounces. I keep this next to my bed while I sleep. First thing in the morning, it's just habit. I get out of bed, I pick this up, I start chugging as I walk to the bathroom. And then I stand over the sink and chug this all. I call it my medicine chug. Sometimes it drips down my mouth, but it's just like to get that down, get that flushing through your system, helps your toxins flush out. Your body's been working really hard while you're sleeping to get all those toxins to get ready to get out of your body. So water really helps. And did you know that first thing in the morning, drinking room temperature water is actually really healthy to do before you brush your teeth because it's actually flushing all of that good bacteria that is in your mouth from the whole night into your gut. It's healthy bacteria that's going to help with digestion. So that's why I do room temperature water first thing in the morning. And then I actually go and get hot lemon water. I like to drink hot lemon water in the morning. So I go to the kitchen, get my hot water, I squeeze like half or a fourth of a lemon, just a little hot lemon water is how I like to start my day. And then I usually work out in the morning. So I usually drink at least another 32 ounces or 40 ounces while I'm working out. So I get a lot of water in the morning. So you can imagine I'm running to the bathroom a lot in the morning. And that's another thing I want you to pay attention to is your urine. You want your urine to always be a pale yellow or clear. And the only time it should be a darker yellow is after you take like a vitamin, then sometimes that will turn your urine darker yellow. But for the most part, keeping your urine very clear or very pale yellow, just let you know that you're getting plenty of water. All right, moving on. While I'm working during the day, I like to sip on water out of a cup with a straw. I get a lot more water in that way. And I actually, in the morning, I just fill up all my water bottles. So I know how much I want to get down that day and I have them all ready for me. So planning ahead is key. So I love to sip on that. Sometimes I'll put some flavor infuser. If you need like a 0-calorie Crystal Light Energy or Mio drops or something. Those aren't the best for you, but if that helps you get your water, I like to dilute it if I ever have something like that. So it's just like a hint of flavor, but squeezing lemon or just like a natural flavor is great in water. But you know what? Do what you have to do. If you cannot drink water, start with flavoring your water and then start diluting it. Also, whenever I leave the house, I make sure to bring my water bottle. I never leave home without water. Just that way, if I'm out and I'm thirsty or bored, I can be sipping on my water and getting more water during the day. So this always goes with me. I like these metal ones because it stays cold for days. So I love taking that with me. So I always have water, and I keep water bottles in my car for my kids, just so they always have something to drink in the car if they need. If they forgot their water, then there's always something. So planning ahead really helps you to get your water. So whether you, let's see, chug it, whether you lug it with you, or whether you mug it, I hope you get your water this week. Okay, we'll talk to you later.